I just saw a message from her. Hmm, maybe she was looking for me to be on it. Just so everybody knows is yesterday when I was playing and sharing my music with you all, my battery in my guitar went because I left this thing in it, which is this is my wireless, and it drained my battery. So I I was about to go on. Oh shit! Forgot to put the new battery in. So that's why it was like a minute, maybe a little longer. Oh, it was a little longer. Whoops. And that yeah. So oh my God! Hello, Ashley. Holy smokes! Wow. I fucking love you, and I know that you're with our friend Miss Kate. I love you both dearly. And since you're here, I'm going to let you know and other people know that this just happened a week tomorrow, actually. That I am performing at Sology, because I'm so used to saying Sology, which what this is. No, um, I I'm involved with the Langley Pride event this year. Part of the committee, and I finally, some of the people there have heard me. Most of the people have not. So long story short is that you know, 2 weeks later, which was last Saturday, bottom line was, it was, it was worked out. That here's the thing: is with Pride in Langley, which is the city district I live in. I live in a small town in the district of Langley, and so we've hired this incredible band here in Vancouver. They're called Queer as Funk, and they are one of the top bands in Vancouver. So I'm actually opening up for their act on Pride on August the 9th. Yeah. So it just tickled my bones beyond words. Oops, turn this on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I know that you and Ashley are yeah, you and, oh, the brain. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I saw the post about you guys being in there and pictures of you. So I knew you were with her, which is awesome. So let's see where we go. Oops, first thing first, turn on the recorder. Here we go. Oh, good morning. That was like, oh, holy smokes. It's that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. It's like, holy smokes. And just not an end up. It's just like, wow. That was that was amazing. And this is what I love about what I get to do, because it is who I am. Because I'm very, when I pick up the guitar, I have no idea what I'm going to play, let alone how I'm going to play it. But like that energy that just happened, that was spontaneous. It was it just, I guess I was just doing this, and suddenly like, woof. So I stayed with that and I work with that, and for those who come in later, you go back and listen to the how it really started, and then I could feel this. Okay, we need to change this to be this tempo, and so I cleared my channels and came right back and started again, but with a different tempo. And like, holy smokes. Trusting. Trusting myself and who I am and what I feel inside to be able to. This is, I had a beautiful sister, I can, Julia, Julie Persian. And I was on her podcast about a year ago or something like that. And I was saying how I have a difficult time speaking. And she said something was so true, because I'm the only one who knows what's really true for me. But she said this, and yep, that's true. My first voice is my guitar. It's the one place I've been able to go to my entire life where I get to be with me without any external interferences. And then when I stepped into my healing journey, which started in 1996, and I opened up to my own thoughts, feelings, emotions, I would channel that energy through my guitar. And then 3.5 years ago, I invested in a looper. And a looper, for anyone that doesn't, or familiar, you'll know, yeah, with this. A looper is a recording device where you can lay down a track and add layers to it. Mine actually has 5 different tracks, which allows me to do 5 different layers on top of that if I want. And when I got this amazing tool, right, because when I'm in it. But what this tool has done, when I hear back, shall we say, it just activates me, and then there's this incredible relationship that happens. And this relationship, I can phrase it many different ways. But ever since I embodied this that I am back in June of 2023, I started trusting myself at a level that I never trusted myself before. And it's been magical. And you guys have all gotten to come for this magical ride. Anybody who's been following me for the last 3.5 years or longer, you know that. Those have been following me for a year. I'm not the same as I was a year ago. None of us are. If we try to hold on what we were back then, we're stifling ourselves, we're blocking ourselves off from unfolding on and showing ourselves who we really are, and not what others have projected onto us. And it's been quite amazing, just amazing. And this stuff, when it happens now, it's like I always do. When I hit the guitar, as soon as I hit a string or whatever, it's like I'm with it. And then the more I spend time with her, many things unfold. And yeah. And Jennifer can attest to this. She's been hanging around with me, 6-8 months, whatever it's been. Could be even closer to a year now, but I've played the same songs, but they've never been exactly the same as it was before, because the energy is never exactly the same as it was before, and I'm just allowing whatever this energy that has maintained staying with me, just to see how it wants to unfold. It's it's amazing. But anyway, let's get back at this. Here we go. That came into my field just over a year ago. Yeah. And because I usually don't play other people's music, shall we say. But when Spirit Brings Me, for example, that song, which I've always loved it, um, because there's a vibration that I feel inside of me every time I hear it. And then, like I said, it was just over a year ago, about maybe give it a year and a half now, that I started picking that, and I went, whoa. And when I said earlier about trusting myself and stepping into this and just trusting, and it's magic what really unfolds. Yeah. I think that's the only one I've ever done of anybody's music. Okay, let's see where we go. That song is called Portal to Divinity. Robbie Watson. He's got a different name right now, and I'm having a difficult time even trying to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to bother trying. But Robbie Watson, I've been in here 3 years, and it's about this time. Like, Robbie was doing a live, and like, he has an incredible voice when he's channeling. And I'm just going, wow. So, because I'm watching him from my studio, so I picked up my guitar and I started. There's many ways of saying this, but I'm going to say communicating with his energy. And his song unfolded that night during his live. And what happened was, usually he's on there maybe 30, 40 minutes, maybe, 30, 40, give or take. He ended up being on there for an hour and a half because what was happening with what I was doing, I was activating him. So this reciprocal thing was happening. And I have that now. And I had a friend of mine, she just decided to, best way I know how to say it is withdraw. Even me, which it's sad. She chose to do that, but I have no control. But she channeled all these titles of songs that came from Spirit. And then one of them was called Portal to Divinity, and that was that song. Because I know what resonates. I'm the only one. And so that's where its name came from. And I thank my beautiful friend. I can still see her face. Yep. In fact, she even sent me this. Yep. I'm so grateful for all the people I've connected with. Some come, some go. We're all on our own individual journeys. And I know my own journey, and I'm just so grateful for my guitar, my soulmate. She is, I've always said that for a very long time, since the late 1990s. My guitar is my soulmate. I've gotten better at articulating in this aspect. It's the one place I can go and truly connect with my soul. And Spirit gave me my name, Soulful Guitarist, in 2017. In 2017 also, I was in a intuitive development program and with the Saki Kai. And one of the ladies in the group, she said to me, because her spirits told her to tell me to tune my guitar in 432, which I never heard tell off prior to that. And so I went on YouTube and did a comparison, 440 to 432. As soon as I heard the 432, it was like, boom, I felt it. I went, okay. So I went to my local music store here, Long and Quaid, which is all across Canada, and said I need a tuner that allows me to tune in 432. And the boys helped me, and that's the tuner I have. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so grateful. So ever grateful. So, on that lovely note, everybody, I got lots to do today. So, hugs and loves. I may be on later. It's hard to say, as most of you guys know. And we'll see you the next time on here.